that was the year you and Valentino
Yeah.
had like crazy battles, right?
It went from 2003, 4, 5, and 6 with Valentino. Basically, that we had that incident with Valentino in the last corner. He didn't get no punishment or nothing, and then I started to lose my faith in the sport.
It's just gonna be this. Very easy. Tino Rossi. Valentino Rossi is going to win the race. Sandy Gimeno's alongside. Who's won it? Sandy Gimeno has done it. Oh, we were celebrating with Valentino Rossi. I met a gypsy.
Did you ever face the thought of death when you were racing? Was it ever something that you thought of? Because it's such a reality.
Not really, man. Not really. I don't think so. No, I have to say on that side, from my experience, of course, and how I understood things, I liked the fact that I could control my own fears and everything and go beyond and that sensation, that feeling of just being in I like to be in control of things. I don't like not being in control of things personally as a person, and that I've taken it to my profession and my racing career. I think I have to have things under control. I would not like myself to be out of control. I have never, even in my life, I have never tried drugs, never, because I know they're horrible, but also because I know that I would not take control of myself anymore, and I can't. It's impossible. I can't not be in control. So being in control of your own things, in my side, has helped me to what you were saying. Have you been scared of not? That's been like no, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen because I can control that. I will not leave fear or death or nothing control me. It's impossible. I control. So taking that to my limit was part of my adrenaline, you know? But on that side, and now in perspective, it was good, because if I had focused in the other side, I think at the end of the day you go that side.
Yeah.
So luckily enough, unconsciously, I think I was trying to be in control of that side in order to stay away from it, you know?
Yeah, because, I mean, for me, riding, like, I've definitely let fear keep me under my limit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm in Dubai right now. The track I've been riding is 7 kilometers, fifth gear, wide open on the 450. Like, it's fast and it's scary. And I've found myself really on the limit naturally because of the track.
Right.
Like, the track puts you on that limit because it's so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the period, and I think it's the same for everybody that's riding, where it's like you've got that, like, do I go faster or do I go slower? And for the most part, I'm definitely just going to stay like just underneath that limit. So like, what is that to you? And like, how did you deal with that feeling of wanting to back off, or was your ceiling just to where like you didn't feel that fear that I feel?
I have to tell you one thing. I was the one that. Okay, is that one flat out? I was just the one listening and go out do it. You know, I had to do it. I just had to do it. We were, when I was a kid, even, you know, jumping from cliffs to the sea, you know, to the water and the sea. We would go with my uncle that he was 20 something, or my brother, he was older, and they would take me up there, just 12, 15 meter high cliff, jump to the water, and wow, where should we go, and this and that. I would never talk. I would just be there, and that desire, I would just jump, and they would just look at me and jump. What the fuck? And I was not there going, should I jump or not? And they were going, oh, you go first. And I was just there going, I'm doing it, you know. So I just went boom, boom, and I jumped. And then I was flying. I went, you dumb, stupid thing. What are you? But I just had to do it, you know. So I just took. I think that side of me was. But then I did it, to tell you the truth, because I had control of my body, and I knew I could control my body and hit perfect down.
Yeah.
If I knew I was not going to jump perfect, I would never even go up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went up there knowing that I was capable of jumping. And that's why I never talked, and I would just jump, because I knew I could. Okay, I'll jump, I'll do this, I put my body like this, I'll jump and I'll land. It was not like, okay, I'll jump, and if I hit myself with the rock, I'll be, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I know there's water, you know, I know I had my body control to where I would not just go backwards and hit my back and break my, you know, I knew, and I jumped and I did it, but I had to do it, you know. And in a racetrack, it was the same. It was like, okay, that I remember in Turkey, I think it was a fourth gear flat out corner with the qualify tire, and we were thinking with the guys in the team, it's like, fuck, would that be flat out or not with the qualifier and this and that? I would just hit the qualifier and just go flat out. I would just do it. I had to do it, you know. And then that when I went, it was like, yeah, and the helmet, it was like, yeah, you know. But I never, luckily enough, I never did it and destroyed myself. You know what I mean? Because I knew if I was gonna do it, it was because before I had done it with almost flat out with not the qualified tire.
Yeah.
I hit the perfect, and then I was, you know, it would time to qualify. I would concentrate myself. It was not a crazy thing. I would only do it if I knew I was gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know?
And
but
so
that self-confidence was something maybe that I was looking, like before again, I was looking where I wanted to go, not at the crash.
Yeah.
So I was forcing things to go one way.
to that feeling, like, so the feeling that you would get, like that back off kind of the feeling where it's either or like, yeah, I need to back off now, like the physical feeling of that, like what did that mean to you? Did you just disregard that feeling and go after like the result at the end, and you kind of...
No, I think...
Like, what was your relationship to that feeling?
If I had to back off?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because I choose to back off every time.
I think I backed off when I retired. That time in Jerez that happened, then there was a click that I was not able... I had a contract still, a lot of money, you know, a lot of money. And I said no, because this was happening, you know, this was... Or maybe not even happening still, because I was giving everything until the last race. And even when Motegi, when we tried the next bike of next season, I was super fast and everything. But I had it here. I was looking at it. What happens?
So you were breaking your own rules.
What happens if you look at a problem?
Yeah.
You'll end up in a problem.
Yeah.
So before that happening, and as I was, maybe there I was not, if that was a problem, I was not like this, but I was going...
Yeah.
And before just living like this, I'd say, okay, no, there's something going wrong.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.